Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Last month I did a video on how to become a health coach, and I also showed you what a day in my life as a health coach is like. In today's video, I'm going to go a bit deeper and give you a step-by-step guide on how exactly to start an online health coaching business. The reason I'm making this video is because when I first decided that I wanted to become a health coach, I had no idea where to start. And over the last almost 2 years running my health coaching business online, I've learned a lot. And if I knew then what I know now, I could have saved myself so much time. There were things I didn't do, which I could have done to save time and also to improve my business. There were things I did do that were a complete waste of time. In this video, I'm going to give you everything you need to know when it comes to starting an online coaching business, especially when it comes to your online presence, and how to make sure you are found by your ideal clients. Before we get into it, I want to thank Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. If you are an online coach or you have any online business for that matter, Squarespace is the all-in-one platform to build a beautiful website and run your business. Head to squarespace.com/healthcoachkate to start your free trial today. In today's video, I'm going to take you through the process of setting up your online presence. I'm going to start this video off by quickly recapping how to become a coach and how to find your niche, and then we're going to get into the good stuff. And make sure you stick around until the end, because that is when I'm going to be sharing with you my top tips for showing up in search results and getting found by the right potential clients. So you've decided you want to become a health coach. Fantastic. But what's the first step? I talked about this more in my previous video about how to become a health coach. And although not mandatory, I highly recommend going through some sort of certification program. I completed the Primal Health Coach Institute coaching certification program in 2018. Honestly, I can't recommend it enough, but there are several other options out there. Now, whether you're certified or not, the next step is going to be deciding on a niche. And you want this to be pretty specific. I know, if you're anything like me, you probably want to help everyone. But there's this quote, and it goes something like, if you try to help everyone, you end up helping no one. And this is so true. By having a hyper-specific niche, you are able to connect better with the right people. For example, your niche might be new moms who are looking to lose weight after pregnancy and are tired of crash diets. If you are a new mom who is looking to lose weight and you came across this offer, would you not feel like you are being spoken directly to? Now, compare this to another offer for a generic weight loss program. Which would you choose? Now that you know who you are going to target, who you are going to help, what's your business name going to be? One really important thing to consider when you are deciding this is if the domain name is available. Because ideally, you want your business name, your domain, and all of your social media handles to be the same. This will ensure that you are easy to find. Domain search is one of the tools that Squarespace offers. Use this when you are deciding your business name. Sometimes your business name can just be your name. There's nothing wrong with that. But personally, I have a last name that's hard to pronounce and to spell. So this wasn't an option for me. Okay, now the fun part. In the past, I have used other platforms to build a website, but none of them were as easy to use and ended up looking as professional as Squarespace. Yes, I could build a decent website, but it was never entirely what I wanted and didn't have all the features. Today, I'm going to show you how you can use Squarespace for all of your coaching business needs. You can start a free trial with Squarespace without having to enter your credit card details by going to squarespace.com/healthcoachkate. And this is one of the great things about Squarespace, their templates. All right, so let's start with just picking a template. I think I like this one. I've checked it out before. So you can preview them. This just has one landing page, and then there's also a blog, contact page. Yeah, this looks pretty good. So I'm going to start with this design. Okay, so what should we call it? Let's go with just staying on trend, Busy Mom Coach. That is a pretty generic and terrible name, but it's just for our example today. As I said, Squarespace is really easy to use. If you just click Pages over here, you can check out the demo version of the blog that they have, as well as the contact page. So let's start with the home page. All right, if you click Edit up at the top, you can pretty much customize everything. So personal trainer plus nutritionist, this is just the general one. Let's say busy mom helping busy moms lose weight. Okay, and yeah, it's as easy as you can change all the images, you can add a link to the image if you want. You can add an animation. So right now there's a slide up animation. So when you scroll down the page, it's just like a little visual effect. After you save the page, then we can go over here to design, and you can change the fonts, you can change the colors, you can change the styles, the spacing, everything. Everything is customizable. And it's as easy as just clicking, changing the base size, changing it back down. And from here, you can customize it even more, change what the buttons look like. So you see you have the sign up button here. Oh, so that's the small button. Yeah, you can see how you can just make it as big or as small as you like. Honestly, there's just so many ways to customize it. All right, so now let's talk about creating an offer. I talked more about how to structure your business in my other video on how to become a health coach. But let's say for this example that you're going to do one-on-one coaching and you have a 6-week program and that you already have the program all planned out. I would suggest having a page where you talk about the offer and have that link to another page with a form they can fill out so they can apply for your program. So if we just go to pages over here, let's add it to the main navigation, and you can see there's a whole bunch of different ones. Let's just go with, let's see what the page layouts are like. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of different templates. You might want to do something like this where you can list all your services, what's included in the program, and then the apply now button down here. Let's just go with that one. All right, so again, we can click edit up here. We can change this to, let's go one-on-one coaching. Let's change this to nutrition, exercise, lifestyle. Another really cool thing is that Squarespace has a whole bunch of free stock photos. So you can see them here. Yeah, none of these, let's see, let's go coach. Or maybe mom. So those are free to use, which is awesome. There are also some paid ones as well if you can't find exactly what you're looking for. But honestly, finding stock photos, paying for stock photos is such a pain. So having it all included on Squarespace it's amazing. Okay, and then with the button, we can link it to another page. Let's actually just make the other page quickly. So we'll do this as a not linked page, and is there a template for form? Let's just do a contact page and we can do that. So we'll do Application. When you are doing one-on-one coaching, you really want to make sure that the clients you are working with are the right fit. Continuing on with our current example, if you are looking to work with busy moms and help them find sustainable weight loss, you don't necessarily want to be coaching someone who is maybe a bodybuilding athlete who is looking to cut weight for a competition. It's just not going to be the best fit, which is why having people apply can help you screen clients. So we have this form here, and I'm going to make this into a sort of intake form. There are loads of sample intake forms for health coaches online, so you can check those out and pick and choose what you want to include in your intake form. So let's see. You might want to ask, so we'll have a larger text area and say, what are your current health and fitness goals? What are you hoping to gain from working with me? These are just some examples. You can also add just multiple choice questions. How did you hear about me? Option 1 is going to be Instagram. Option 2 is Facebook, Twitter. And when people fill out this form, it will email you and you will get all their answers. Now you can do your intake form this way, or you can simply have them apply right away for a discovery call. In the discovery call, you will talk on either the phone or Zoom or Skype and pretty much ask them all of these questions, find out if they are a good fit. If you want to go the discovery call route, let's look at the scheduling tool. We can click appointments here and get started. With this, you can have several offers available, several different services, so you would make discovery calls one of them. All right, so now let's go back to our services page and link some of these together. So now we can go down here to this button, which I made ridiculously large, and we'll click apply. Now we will type in with an exclamation mark. And here you can either put a click-through URL, or if you click this little gear icon, then you can link it up to an existing page. So we're going to link this to our application page. By this point, you have an amazing website set up, you have your offer figured out, you have your scheduling tool in place, and all that is well and good. But if no one's visiting your website, it's kind of pointless. So how do you get found? I have several tips for this, and pretty good tips, if I do say so myself. These tips work really well for me, for my website, for my business. Basically, what we're talking about here is search engine optimization, or SEO. This means you are optimizing your website so that you show up in search results. My coaching focuses on the carnivore diet, so I want my website to come up when people are searching for a carnivore diet coach. So if we go to Google here and we type in carnivore diet coach, you can see that my website is the 4th option. Right on the homepage, you see it right away. Now, if my website were to come up on the 2nd page, the 3rd page, the 4th page, the chance of people seeing it is a lot less likely. Most people click one of the first few results. And this is why SEO is so important. But how do you make sure that you show up on the first page? Well, Squarespace actually has built-in SEO tools that help you rank higher without having to do too much on the back end. If we go edit and then we go edit site header, from here we can edit the site title and logo. This is great. I have Busy Mom Coach in the title, but I also want to have some more keywords. So if we look at my website, when it shows up on Google, it says Health Coach Kate, and then it says carnivore diet and keto diet coach. So carnivore diet, that's a keyword. Keto diet, that's a keyword. Coach, that's another keyword. You don't want to overcrowd it too much, but having more keywords increases the chance that you will rank for those keywords. If we go back and then we go to marketing and we click on SEO, down here you can also enter a description for your website. And this is what will show up under your title when you come up in search results. Again, you want to put your keywords in here, but in an organic way. Just to show you on my website, I have Health Coach Kate is a certified health coach who specializes in carnivore diet and keto diet coaching. Kate makes getting started on the carnivore diet easy with shopping lists, meal plans, and other resources. Certified health coach, that's a keyword. Keto diet, carnivore diet, getting started on the carnivore diet, easy, shopping list, meal plans. Those are all keywords, but you see how they are organic and not just, it doesn't just say carnivore diet, keto diet, low carb diet, paleo diet. Another really cool tool with Squarespace is the Google search keywords. If we click this on my website, we can then see what keywords people are searching for that are bringing them to my website. The top ones are magnesium carnivore diet potassium, carnivore diet magnesium, electrolytes. Wow, all the top ones are about electrolytes. What's coming up when people search for electrolytes on the carnivore diet is one of my blog posts. So Coach Kate, carnivore potassium, Primal Health Coach Institute. I have a blog post on how to become a health coach as well. That tends to drive a decent amount of traffic to my website. Even Keto Health Coach, 6 people clicked my website for that. It came up 60 times. This is just such a helpful tool. And again, all on Squarespace. And since it's pretty obvious that a lot of the traffic coming to my website is doing so through blog posts, let's talk about blogging next. Having a blog that you post on regularly also shows Google that your website is active. If nothing is going on your site, Google is less likely to show it in search results. And this website template already has a blog set up. It's super easy to use as well. All you have to do if you want to create a new one is click the plus sign up here. You can enter your title, busy mom, shopping list, write whatever you want to write. And then when you're done, you can either save it as a draft, publish it, or schedule it for later. And your blogging doesn't have to be elaborate. I really only do it once every few months. Make sure that you are adding tags and keywords, especially in your titles and your subheadings, things like that. Again, this will increase your chance of showing up in search results. Squarespace also offers an email service. If we go over here to marketing and then click email campaigns, you can build your email list. You can set up automations, emails that send automatically when people sign up or if they purchase something. You can also send email blasts. How I use email is I send out one newsletter every month, just letting my followers know what's happening on my platform in the coming month, what products I'm loving, if there's any deals on my services. You can also set a pop-up. If you go back to marketing and click on promotional pop-ups, when someone's on your website for 10, 15 seconds, or they scroll down a certain amount, this will pop up. And this is a really great way to get leads, to get people on your email list. If you offer a freebie, if you say, sign up for my mailing list and I'll send you a free shopping list or a meal plan, something along those lines, that will entice people. They'll join your mailing list and then, yeah, it's a good lead. Now, if you are building an online coaching business, you really want to make sure you are on social media. As I said before, if possible, you want your business name, your domain, and your social media handles to all be the same. That way, when someone searches for you, everything comes up. If we search Health Coach Kate on Google, you can see my website's the first result, then my YouTube channel. Some of my videos are here, my Instagram, my Facebook, my Twitter. Everything is right there. On top of that, you want to be using your social media platforms to provide value. This was a big mistake I made early on when I was starting my coaching business. I was just posting selfies and random photos, videos on my morning routine, and none of that was what people wanted. It took a while for me to really tap in and find my niche before my coaching business started to get any traction. Like I said at the start, if you try to help everyone, you end up helping no one. And this was so true for me. I was just making the most generic content, videos, posts. I didn't have a label on how I ate. And I don't think people in general should have labels on how they eat. It doesn't really matter. But in terms of SEO, it does. The other problem with generic content is that there's just so much out there. If you make a video on your morning routine, okay, that's great. But if someone searches for morning routine, there are millions of results that come up. And this is why it is so important to niche down. When you are making content, think about what your potential followers and potential clients are looking for. What do they need? What questions do they have that you can answer? Do posts on these topics. Anyways, guys, that is all I have for you today. The main focus of this video was to show you how you can use Squarespace for all of your online coaching needs. If you want to check out Squarespace and start your free trial, head to squarespace.com/healthcoachkate. And when you love it and decide to launch, use code healthcoachkate for 10% off your first order. Thank you again to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. If you guys have any other questions on starting an online coaching business or just health coaching in general, leave those questions in the comment section down below. I'll answer every single one. If you enjoyed this video, you might also enjoy my video on how to become a health coach, where I show you what a day in my life is like. I will link that here. If you want to catch up on my most recent upload, you can click here. And if you want to check out my keto and carnivore diet coaching programs, you can click here. Thanks again, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.